Hi guys, welcome to another DIY Blueprint Diva video. In this video, I'll be showing you how I took the first place I purchased, this condo, from looking like this, bare walls and carpet, to looking a little something like this. Paint and just changing the flooring will do any space justice, and I just absolutely love the way this turned out. So if you're interested, stick with me and I'll go through this journey with you of how I transformed my condo. The first viewing of this place, I just immediately fell in love. There was exposed brick, the ceilings were made out of cedar, the hallway was made out of cedar. I just loved it. This is the foyer opening to the living room and like a little dining nook area. The kitchen was really basic. Laminate cabinets, black appliances, black granite countertops. The living room was long and narrow, definitely enough space for just me, and that wall actually is the bedroom wall, which there was only one bedroom. A walk-in closet, and then there were two doors to the bathroom. That brick wall extended along that one side from the living room into the bedroom. The first thing I wanted to do before my furniture got there was paint and take up that carpet to put down these vinyl planks that I found. And once I took up the carpet in the bedroom, I noticed that there were these cracks in the cement that I needed to figure out how to repair, because I never come across anything like this. So I just went and found some cement repair and literally just plugged those little cracks. This is Riley, my English bulldog. She was not trying to let me be great that night. I was ripping that carpet up in sections and she just kept bothering me. So I just let her have her moment while I took a little break. After all was said and done, I got the carpet pulled up and I was ready to put down these beautiful vinyl planks with just adhesive on that gray strip part, so the whole thing wasn't adhesive. Looking at it and how it turned out, it was so gorgeous. I mean, just how dark they were against that brick and the gray walls. I just absolutely loved it. I needed to get this done before my furniture got here, but you can see how I just stopped right there at the door to give myself a little break. Once they put my bed up and I saw the flooring against all of my white furniture, it was love at first sight, literally. The next thing I had to do was tackle the living room and the dining room with getting this stuff basically put away enough so that I could continue that flooring out of my bedroom into the living room and dining nook area. This is me, the one video I recorded of doing some work, just taking up the rest of the carpet and the tack strips. I was literally coming home from work and working on this project, so no judgment on why I still have my pearls on. I love my pearls. It's my birthstone. Typically you will see me in pearls 9 times out of 10. It was so gorgeous the way it was turning out. I absolutely loved it. Even all of the blood, sweat, and tears that went into doing it. And you can see as I was moving, I was shifting the furniture back and forth to get everything finished. This is what it looks like with the furniture that I moved in with. I didn't buy anything new for this place. I just kind of staged it with what I already had. And in the process, that's when my ideas and my DIY started coming out, because I came across this shelf made out of galvanized pipe on Pinterest. And of course, I thought I could make that. So that's exactly what I did. I tested it out because I wanted to build some barn doors, and I wanted to use that galvanized pipe as the rail and track system. Building that just kind of helped me get a feel for what that galvanized pipe was going to look for. I ended up upgrading my decor a little bit. I was working at Crate and Barrel and came across a couple small pieces that would fit my space really well. I upgraded my cabinets with those little white shelves. I got a smaller sofa from Target and a dining nook table from CB2. But then I was ready to start on these barn doors. These were going in my bedroom, on the closet, and the bathroom door, so I needed them to be pretty big to cover that space and be a sound barrier for the bathroom. So I went with a 3x7 door, made of plywood and then some select pine as the framing. And it was difficult getting that spacing correct, but eventually I ended up moving off of the floor, got the spacing right, and was ready to start on the hardware for the door, which took a little time because getting that track system spaced correctly, because I was putting that stuff together as I was building it. And as you can see here, I had to take it apart a couple times, but once I got it fixed, I was so happy. Everything fit well. The rod was sliding through really good, and these doors were massive. I mean, I'm only 5 feet and they were, I think, 7 feet tall and wide and heavy, but I managed to get them up and just had to do what I had to do. Here's a close-up of what the track system looked like. Here you can see I put some felt in the inside of the T where the threads were, which minimized the sound tremendously because my floors were uneven. It was causing, the track to slide up against some of the railing. I was a little nervous about this transition piece, but once I just bit the bullet, put the tack strip down, and put that over top of it, it was cake. Here's a finished picture of what it looked like and actually what the railing sounded like after minimizing that noise from sliding against the track. I absolutely love the way these doors turned out. I put a little accent pieces in there since this was basically piping. Here's the finished picture. And if you turn around, this is what the bedroom actually looked like. Just a little Pan Am. This is a king size bed in here. After leaving my bedroom, I knew I wanted like a little workspace, nothing too big or major because the space was already small. And I absolutely love vinyl. I'm a vinyl junkie, and I knew I wanted an album wall. So once I went through everything and saw some of the artists that I completely forgot about, I knew immediately that that's what my wall wanted to look like. These are some of my favorite artists: Prince, Marvin Gaye, Whitney, Aretha. And here's just a different angle. I absolutely love the way it turned out. It was just enough. I began staging my place to sell. The main thing was decluttering, getting rid of everything and cleaning up. Really just took this place and everything that I'd already done to a new level. And that was a suggestion from my realtor. We went from carpet and bare walls to just simple decor and furniture. It'll change the space up so quickly. Here's that living room area. Master suite with a king size bed. And oh, how these sliding doors turned out. When I decided to sell this thing, I hadn't even completed some of these DIY or finished projects. My doors weren't finished. I hadn't really decluttered anything. I still had all this decor. My art wall and desk were there, but just getting the advice from my realtor to kind of streamline everything made a big difference. So once I did that and actually completed and fully got those doors up and sliding and got the transition piece installed, I was just in awe because that's what I was trying to get to the first 3 years that I was in there. And here I am now about to list it to sell. But my realtor, he took this video before we actually listed it, which I think is what helped this thing sell in 5 hours, because literally the time we listed it, around 3ish in the afternoon, we had our first appointment for a walkthrough around 5, and then I would say before 8 or 8 o'clock I was already getting an offer. Take the time, put the effort into staging your place, getting the right people to sell and list for you, giving you good information. All of that helps in the process. And if nonetheless, if you're not selling it, just for peace of mind, make the space yours. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe, comment. If there was something that I forgot to mention or that you want more information on, feel free to let me know in the comments. And I'll see you again for another DIY Blueprint Diva video. Thanks, guys.